I hope you guys are doing well. I am Mystic Oracle Mary, and without further ado, let's get right to it, okay? Ese toma sadgamaya dama soma jyotirgamaya rityurman ritangamaya Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hope you guys all are doing well. And let me welcome you to my live timeless oracle reading, because whenever you watch this, it is the best time. And in this live, I'll be answering oracle questions that people left a comment before the live. And also during the live session, I'll be picking out 2 people from the live chat that leave 1 question, okay, only. And at the end of that as well, or throughout, I will be doing 10 oracle readings for the collective. They're going to be new and they'll be timeless, okay? So whenever you watch it, any of those readings that I'll be doing, it'll be the perfect time, okay? Now there will be timestamps down below in the description box and also in the comment area so you can be directed to where you need to go. Especially if I do a reading for you, I'll do your own, you'll have your own timestamp, okay? And for the collective, you guys wanting to go to that, there'll be a timestamp to that, okay? Now, if you enjoy your reading, okay, that you are listening to, whether it's the collective reading or your own personal oracle reading I'll be doing for you, you can leave a tip. And if you do so, you can do it through my PayPal, and that is paypal.me/MARYCOLLIERSEEEIT. Or you can click down below in the description box to go to the PayPal link, okay? Now, your generosity is greatly appreciated, and thank you for your support and for letting me help you as well, okay? And don't forget that there are other timeless oracle readings available on my channel. And so let's get started. I'm going to go through the 10 oracle reading questions before we start with the questions that were left behind by people. The first one is, how can women help men see their true worth beyond social expectations? Second question is, what practices can help individuals release resentment and move forward from past hurts? And the third question is, what steps can the viewers take to align their actions with their vision of success? Fourth question is, what rituals or practices can help the viewers to tap into inner wisdom and ignite creativity? Fifth question is, what's working for the viewers in their new chapter of their life? Sixth question is, how does letting go bring inner peace and present moment acceptance? Seventh question is, how can women and men collaborate for balanced relationship values? And eighth question, what guidance does the viewers need to overcome obstacles and setbacks? Okay. Now, if you have wanting to know any of those, this is the live that you want to listen to, okay? And you may want to listen to other people's readings because they can inspire you to move forward in whatever you're needing answers from. Or you can leave a comment down below of one question for your reading. Okay. Now, we can get right to it. So the first reading is for Sweetie Petal. Now, I've had fun being able to do her readings for these past few lives. So greatly appreciate this person for allowing me to do their reading. So this person asked, what is coming up for me in my love life? ? Single, what is coming? So we're going to ask that question, but I'm going to do it from June to August 2024. So let's ask that question for Sweetie Petal. So please give me 3 cards from the Romance Angel deck of what's coming up for Sweetie Petal in her love life in June through August 2024. Thank you. So June, what's coming up for Sweetie Petal is you're going to have to let go of control issues and allow a situation to unfold naturally. When it comes down to your love interests and see how it goes. All right. So you're going with the flow of dating and getting to know somebody, okay? And not trying to control the situation. It doesn't make you more or less. We all had to learn this. Even I did. And it's okay, all right? If you feel like you're wanting to control the situation, close your eyes and just breathe in and out. And say, okay, I got to go with the flow. See how this goes, okay? Because if it's being rushed, being controlled like that, it's going to start fast and end fast. So that's for June. Now for July, what's coming up for you in your love life is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents or anybody involved, so that way you keep on moving forward and not get stuck in resentment and a mental prison about things in your love life, okay? It helps you grow and expand and remain open with love and compassion. It's not saying the other people are going to get away with what they're doing. You're allowing yourself to have a new start so you can move forward, okay? Because no one deserves to be in any kind of mental prison or hell that, the situation, like it's, the best example I can give you is what's coming up in channeling right now. It's like you're a steam kettle, and if you allow everything to build up inside you, you're about to break mentally and physically. So this is a good way of forgiving everybody involved, so that way you can say, okay, I'm not stuck and I'm not building things up where I'm about to blow, okay? Now, the next thing that's coming up for you, Sweetie Petal, in August in your love life is expressing your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. And you'll just know who, because you'll be able to say, I like you, and, do you want to get to know each other by going on a date or going to an event or activity? You'll just know how to express yourself towards somebody you find to be, that love interest, okay? Just take it one step at a time with this, okay? And you got at the bottom of the deck, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive in the highest energy of all. That means in balance, okay? It's okay to be open, to learn a new experience, because we're here on this beautiful earth to experience what it's like to be a human being. So we're learning from our experiences, okay? And so you are in balance, okay? Now I'm going to give you advice, Sweetie Petal. So please give me 1 card advice for single Sweetie Petal and her love life in June through August 2024. Thank you. Dun dun dun, first light, begin a new cycle, Sweetie Petal. And I'm going to give you an extended message so that way you know what that is. That's a good sign. That means you're not trapped in a loop anymore if you don't want to be. This is your way of breaking free from an old cycle or not getting stuck in one repeatedly. Now, the traveler, Sweetie Petal, faces east towards the sunrise and affirms that a new day, a new cycle has begun. New beginnings are often fraught with the unknown, yet the sacred traveler has observed on the extended journey that life goes in cycles. In the cycle of life, the plant dies in the autumn, so there can be new birth in the spring. And the sun rises and the sun sets, Sweetie Petal. It is the universal dance of death and rebirth. Now there is a time to end and begin. In your life, it's the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. So face your fears, Sweetie Petal, about the unknown and be willing to begin anew, and you will succeed, okay? I got channeled in. If you start feeling afraid, give yourself time for your spirituality, that meditation, to come home with inside you to rebalance, okay? It's okay if you need to do that for yourself because that's how we get rebalanced, okay? So that's your reading, Sweetie Petal. I hope it helps. Now, the next question is from Yash. The next word is spelled Rohilla, Rohilla. Now they left a message of tell me about my future. What does Yash need to know right now about the next 3 months whenever they watch this? Thank you. Woo, the sun. Envy. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. And woman holding a coin. You need to know that whatever you're creating, it's going to be enough. But you're going to go through this envy energy of wanting more from whatever you're trying to create here. And I feel like it's more stability in your life, like money, more stable in your finances, career. I also get with family, friends, but mostly career, okay? And your money filled, okay? So just pick that one idea and implement it one step at a time. If you start to experience envy energy, which we all do as human beings, it's your cue to rebalance, okay? So that means use your spirituality, religion, in order to meditate and come home with yourself to rebalance, all right? Because when you do that, you'll have clear insight of what you envisionate next, of getting to that next step in order to grow through envy. So that can be another expression of creativity, okay? By coming up with really cool solutions to, what you were creating. So that way it can grow and expand more, okay? And here in the end, it's not a bad outcome because you are going to gain more stability here, more clear insight of what you want to learn more and teach yourself in regards to your stability, or even higher learning, or in regards to like going to some training courses or business and whatnot. So that way it grows and expand your own business or whatever it is that you're trying to create here in your money sector, career sector, okay? So heads up with that. That's what I see. More stability coming your way. And you're just needing to take it one step at a time to find those solutions to your beautiful ideas, okay? And what also helps with growing through envy is really taking a step back and seeing what is making you comfortable already, that gratitude. So you may need to make a gratitude list of I'm thankful for all my eyeballs, all my limbs, the things that make me comfortable. And that gives you balance as well, going, you know what, I don't have it so bad. Because a lot of people don't even have a roof over their head, food in their stomach, stuff like that. Okay. So that's your reading. And I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to the next question that was left, and that is from SG. So SG wrote, why do I push away the person that's trying to love me? Question mark. So let's ask the question. I'm going to get out the moon deck for this one too, because we're going to go deep into the moon. Whee! All right, so SG, this is your reading, and we're going to start now. So why does, give me one card on why SG is pushing away the person that loves SG whenever they watch this. Thank you. Happy family. And fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. All right. So I'm going to clarify the happy family before I say anything. So please clarify happy family. And we got a time of healing, balsamic moon. All right. So the reason why you're pushing somebody away is that you know deep down, because I'm channeling your soul, your energy, is that you need time to heal. And it's okay. Because whoever it is that does love and care for you, I feel like you have the same repercussions that you love and care for them. Or else these cards wouldn't even come up. Yay. So, and it doesn't make you more or less. You just need to let them know that you have time to heal, okay? And it's all right, because we all need time, all right? And we go about in different ways, but until we come up, sometimes we don't have the words to really come up to let the person know, hey, I need time to heal because I'm going through some things, but I know when I'm done, I'll be able to talk with you. Maybe sometimes being like that can help make a difference for the other person to understand that, you know, this is a normal thing. Okay. And they'll probably let you know, well, let me know if you need anything, especially if they love and care for you, you know, and you recognize that. So your communication just needs to change in regards to letting them know. So that way they give you that time and space to heal. All right. But I see that you love and care about this person. You know, you see them as family, like very connected with this person. And I'm going to give you the extended this extended message of a time for healing, balsamic moon. Because I feel like when you get that healing, you're going to be able to show that love and compassion for yourself and then this person, because you'll be fully healed and be open. But until then, you know, it's okay to spend that time and space for yourself to heal your emotional stability, okay? Whatever has happened to you. Let's see. I'll give you an extended message to balsamic moon. Balsamic vinegar doesn't make you want to eat some balsamic salad. I like tabbouleh myself. If you've never tried tabbouleh salad, it's a really good Mediterranean salad, and it won't bring up your blood sugar if you're having those kind of issues too. 38. All right, here's your extended message, SG. And that is, when one is healed, all are healed, okay? Here's the additional messages to this. It's time to let go of the past. Next one, you are about to turn the corner. Next one, you need more time to heal. Next one is think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed, okay? Now, patience is required at this time when this is pulled, okay? When the balsamic moon appears, it is time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for a new moon, which is just around the corner. So no matter which point the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. It's time to step into your creative power with it's time to step into your creative power will come soon enough, so give yourself time, the time you need, okay? And you know when you're done healing, you'll be able to take down your boundaries, okay? You'll be able to talk with others, socialize, all that stuff, and you will trust yourself. Because you'll know when you talk with others, you'll be able to communicate that you just want their honesty, okay? And then you'll know how to trust yourself by using your intuition, by following your bliss, what makes you happy, and how you feel, because your emotional stability will be restored too. So it's good to have self-care regimen. And what does that look like? So let me give you the beautiful laundry list that I have made to inspire you to come up with your own self-care, okay? And we all go through our self-care journeys in different ways by asking ourselves what makes us happy. Are we going to eat well, exercise, meditate, go swimming, being by water, go fishing, going out in Mother Nature without technology all the time, because sometimes we need that balance, right? I love balance with my technology, so that way I'm not all wrapped up in the collective consciousness so much. We need time to come home with inside ourselves, okay? And it doesn't make you more or less to do that, all right? So you pick one, go about it. You leave behind any substance abuse. You forgive people so all those things can fall behind, It's like that heavy armor when you come out of battle and you're like, I am sick and tired of wearing all this armor, and slowly you just pop it all off and it falls behind. That's all the past stuff and everything. It's just a beautiful example of leaving the past behind, So that's your reading, SG. I hope it helps. Now we can move on to, I love these beautiful names. I had to look them up and how to say it because I try not to rip people's names to bits here, so do excuse me. I try my best. All right, so apophis, I think that's what it is. But anyway, I'll spell your name. This is going to be your reading, and their username is spelled apophis. And they left a message for a reading, and it is the next job opportunity. All right. So please give me one card for apophis. Will they have a job opportunity in the next 3 months from now whenever they watch this? Thank you. Contract. That's not a bad thing. All right. And please give me one card advice for apophis in the situation. Angel of Strength. Great. All right. So apophis, in this next 3 months, so if you're watching this in June, then it's from June, July, and August. If you're watching this in July, then it's July, August, September. If you're watching this in November, it's November, December, and then to the next year. You get what I mean? So whenever you watch this in the next 3 months, yes, you're going to be able to get a job opportunity as long as you're putting forth the effort here in balance, okay? There'll be contracts, so be patient with yourself, all right? And come into your power of strength, okay? So you know what that means? Yes, you are worthy. You have the experience. You're not dumb. You're taking it one step at a time to change things up. Whenever you start feeling that hostility inside you and around you or feeling defensive, you're going to need to come up with a protocol to rebalance, okay? That you're doing your best. You're going to take it one step at a time. If you start feeling imbalanced, you're going to close your eyes and breathe, okay? You got this. So you're going to have to talk to yourself in a different way than what you used to. Not everybody is going to come at you and say you're a piece of crap, okay? And if they do, that's the problem that's going on with inside them, not you. You already know who you are. If you don't, let me remind you. You're a human being trying to experience everything in this life and have acquiring that stability, that happiness so you can enjoy your journey, okay? You got the experience, you did what you needed to get that experience. So hold yourself in a balanced regard, okay? When you do these interviews, okay? And if they're looking at your background and talking to you, do the best you can, okay? And answering those questions in balance, okay? Now, before an interview, if you start getting nervous or anxious, chew on some gum, then spit it out before you go in, okay? Have a nice prep talk with yourself if you need to when you are doing these things, that you're doing great, one step at a time, and everything's happening for your highest good. Now, if you don't get that job, it's fine, because it wasn't a job that was meant for you to have, because it wasn't for your highest good, okay? So you're going to have to pick through some kind of contracts that are going to be coming up. So pick the contract, that job, of what makes you feel happy, because you don't want to pick a job that pays you everything, but then you hate the job going to it, you know, because very soon it's going to weigh on you and then you're going to be quitting that job. You get what I mean? So pick your job and balance is what's getting channeled in, okay? In these next 3 months, whenever you watch this. All right? Heads up with all that. Yay! That's a happy dance. Someone's going to be getting job opportunities. Yeah. Next question. I need the key card and the Earth Warrior card deck. Now, this question is from Jecories Williams. And their first username is spelled Jecories and then Williams. So this is your reading. So I'm gonna. They ask, why did I draw the devil? ? So I'm gonna ask the question for them in order to help them out. Give me one key card on why does Jecories Williams draw the devil whenever they watch this. Thank you. So the reason why that you think that is because you need to transform the way you see things. Your perception needs to grow and expand. And it doesn't make you more or less when you think that, because when a lot of things go wrong in our life, we tend to think that it's evil around us, but it's the things that are pushing us out of situations and trying to challenge us to grow and expand. You can call it evil, you can call it demon, you can call it darkness, you can call it any way you want, but when this comes up, this is a transformational kind of period in order for you to grow through the mental barriers that are going on within inside you. And like I said, it doesn't make you more or less. We all go through these in different cycles of our life until those cycles dissipate and those karmic bondage just fall from us, okay? If you want to see in that perspective, or you're breaking free, your own soul is literally saying, hey, what's going on with this? We can't let can't let it get you down. We got to do something different so that way you're not stuck in any darkness, depression, anxiety, and worry, okay? So I'm going to give you a gift from this and also from the Earth Warrior deck too. So you can do one or the other, okay, Jecories, or you can do both, okay? Whatever feels right to you, or you can just sit back and listen and see if it feels right for you, and then you can do it anytime you want, okay? There any kind of thing that's going on in your life at any period is what I'm saying, okay? So please clarify, transform the way you see. You got Child of the Light 3-3. All right, so here's number 2. All right, so this ritual is called Conscious Clarity. All right. So here's the process to this. Purify your vision by taking a detox from toxic media, reporting, and sarcastic social media posting and manipulative advertising. Okay. So give yourself time and space away from social media. Consciously and confidently choose what you will observe in the world and steer your eyes and heart only in that direction. Create an altar of beauty and peace in your home with flowers, photographs, candles, gifts from others that you love. Transform a space that immediately soothes your eyes and lifts your heart. Spend time observing and enjoying your altar of beauty, even morning and evening, and allow its energy to permeate the rest of your day until you feel balanced and events occurring around you are harmonious and pleasing, okay? Now I'm going to give you another gift. It's called Child of the Light, and give you a healing process as well. And an extended message is what got channeled in I should do as well for you, so you understand what's going on more. We'll do the extended message first. Let's see. So trust your feeling over appearances. Move away from influences that create fear, negativity, and doubt in you. Reach out for which uplifts your heart. Spiritual protection is being offered. Refuse to be dazzled by ego masquerading as something spiritual. Through your prayers and efforts, spiritual light has been accumulating on the inner planes, even though you may not sense that consciously as yet. Now, there will be an intersection of events and circumstances in your physical world through which the light shall pour forth and manifest itself into grace. So continue with your spiritual devotion. There is something truly good to come out of it. Now, whenever anybody gets this, I give them this. It's a beautiful quote from the spiritual guidance of this card. Hope gives us patience. so that we can learn how to feel our soul connection more deeply and grow into the wisdom of the answers we need. We stop fumbling about in the library of the intellect and instead seek out the answers from the source that can provide it, which is the illuminating temple of our own soul. So that means meditation makes you come to home within inside you to hear it, your soul. So here's the spiritual process, okay? Jecories. So when you are ready, say the following invocation aloud. I affirm the light within me. I call for the true light of the divine to shine bright and clear, showing me the way on earth. I am the light, and the light is within me. I trust my soul and the spiritual light within that guides me always. May the light and all hearts be stirred into awakening with unconditional love, grace, and mercy. So be it. Now you are encouraged to complete and ground this process with any light affirming joyful movements such as dancing, holding hands in a prayer, opening your arms to the sky, and simply meditating on the light within for as long as you wish. You may sing or journal, say further prayers, or create some art. Be with whatever affirms the truth of the light within for you in this moment. And you have completed your healing process. Okay. And I hope this helps, Jecories. Big hugs. Now, that was the last of the questions that were left. I'm going to check the chat real quick because I've been hyper focused. All right. Let's refresh this. For some reason, there was a error with. Let's see if we're back online on. I think we are. Yep, there am I. Ding, ding. All right. Now we can go into the 10 questions for the collective, those oracle readings, okay? So now let's get out the karma deck. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Gonna have something to drink. Water. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a good night. I know I am. Love my job. There's going to be some major changes coming up for me that I'll be able to tell you guys later. Right now, it's in the process. I'm so excited about it. All right. First, message to the collective oracle readings start now. Okay, the 10 oracle questions for the collective. All right. So the first one, how can women help men see their true worth beyond social expectations whenever they watch this? All right, Saturn. Scorpio. And I'm going to stop here. Now, this part, I give women guided actions, what to keep in their spirit, so that way they can help men see the truth, the true worth beyond social expectations. Yeah. Make the immediate actions. You must wait before you can control the situation, okay? Keep in your spirit to be realistic about this and the extraordinary power of prayer. Now, the reason why is that the masculine energy needs healing. So it's going to take some time, and you'll just know when you can nurture and control the situation is they'll be more receptive to it because they'll be more open. Men will be more open to this of compromise once the mental balance and clarity is there. Right now, there is off balance because of the fact that mental health is an issue in our society. So we need to learn how to promote more nurturing of our mental and physical health, okay? So what got channeled in is like guiding them by example by you being patient before you can control the situation. By you taking the lead and showing by example how to balance out the mind and body so the body is not dominating, sorry, the mind is not dominating the body. That's what I got from these two cards in channeling. And when you do this, you don't have a bad outcome. Because when you lead by example how to do something different, you know how some people just secretly do it like behind closed doors, but they don't want to admit that, you know, it does work. It's like they have to learn how to drop the ego. And it doesn't make anybody more or less. We all go through, you know, off balance egos and stuff like that. So we have to learn how to take out that time and space for ourselves. So does men, you know. All right, so the outcome to this, there's going to be communication here between men and women, and there's going to be action and a major change resulting from indecision about perfectionism and overanalyzation. There's going to be a new creation here between men and women because there's going to be the power of love that's going to be demonstrated because women are going to be showing by example that nurturing the mind and body is what's going to be needed in order for true worth go beyond the social expectation. That way things get flipped around, or there's more balance between men and women in social situations and expectations, okay? Which is not a bad outcome because I feel like men and women are going to heal those expectations, that overanalyzation and perfectionism, and that needs to happen in our society in order for us to go to the next level with our own technology, creative solutions, divine genius, and using our technology with more responsibility and care. So heads up with all that, not a bad outcome. Now, let's see. Number 3. No, sorry, number 2. Gotta highlight this so I don't be jumping around. Now we're gonna need the key deck. I'm gonna ask the question for the collective. Number 2, what practices can help individuals release resentment and move forward from past hurts whenever they watch this? Thank you. Translucence. Love the darkness. And I'm going to clarify it with the Earth Warrior deck. So you can have 2 processes that you can choose from, or both, in order to release that resentment and moving forward from past hurts. Because we all need to move forward so we can have fun, you know, instead of being stuck in, well, blah. You get what I mean? So clarify translucence, love the darkness. Woo! Sources of light. Yeah. So I'm going to start out with translucence, and I'll give you a gift and an extended message if you want to choose this. Number 33. Bad number 33. So here is the ritual. It's called Descent into the Underworld. Carve out a weekend or a period of 2 days, viewers, so you can be in private and undisturbed environment, okay? Create a dark sanctuary, literally. Keep your curtains and blinds down, candlelight only. Do not answer phones nor send texts or emails. Social media does not exist in this environment, okay, that you're creating. Now eat the fruits of the underworld like pomegranates, dates, and other dark, delightful foods such as dark chocolate for its euphoric effects. Now read stories of dark goddesses like Persephone, Kali, and Hecate, Hecate, and let your intuition guide you to the myths and legends and true human stories of great women who faced danger and controversy and lived extraordinary lives. Learn from them, and when you emerge from your sacred underworld, you will be restored and better equipped to live purposely and joyfully on the surface. Okay, that's one process. Now the next process is Sorceress of Light. Okay, I'll give you a healing process and an extended message too. 40. All right. Give you the healing process first. Here is a prayer of protection and affirmation. You can say this for yourself or over another on their behalf. In that case, speak the invocation as if it was them speaking the prayer. Now, this is a way to offer spiritual service to them. However, viewers, if you offer this for another, know that they cannot, know that you cannot force it to be received by their soul, and you must honor their free will to choose how they wish to live, okay? So please say aloud, may light dance within my soul, lifting my mind from oppression and freeing my heart from restraint. May I honor my true nature and live my life with increasing honesty. May I attract endless divine love and the protection to live this gift of my life in perfect fulfillment on all levels. I am dignity. I am wild grace. I am unrestrained being. I move in authentic truth, dancing sacred joy upon this earth. Now you will know when you truly spoken this prayer, viewers, from the heart, because you'll feel lighter, brighter, happier, and safe. Now you can repeat it as often as you wish. And as you do, the words will build a force field, like a field of sacred light and divine protection within your consciousness. And you have completed your healing process. Okay? Yay! It doesn't take that very long, and you just do what makes you feel secure. You do it as many times as you need to in order to help you rebalance too. Okay? Like a mantra is what's getting channeled in. All right, so the next question for the viewers. Okay, we're going to need the karma deck. Now let's ask the question number 3. What steps can the viewers take to align their actions with their vision of success whenever they watch this? Thank you. 9th house. In Capricorn. In Scorpio. In Saturn. We're going to stop right there. So in this part, I give you guided actions to take and what to keep in your spirit, so that way you take actions on how you envisionate success whenever you watch this. Please make the immediate actions to do it in a big way. Use the most business-like way to control the situation in order to transform it. But you're supposed to wait before you can, so that way you can implement a plan before you just start taking action, okay? Yeah, I know, we're like, gusto, let's go. And then all of a sudden, yeah, you got to have a plan so that way you understand where you're going here, okay? So that way you're not trampling on things, but you're doing a little at a time. You get what I mean? So it's good to have a plan is the first thing, okay? Second thing is make sure it's in balance with the other things that are going on in your life, okay? And do it one step at a time, all right? Keeping your spirit to be neutral with yourself and others as you figure out how to do it in a big way, your goals, the extraordinary power of prayer, so you're reminded of your intentions, okay, of what you want to do here in regards to success, and be realistic about it, all right? So once you do this, it's not a bad outcome because you are growing through perfectionism and overanalyzation, and you're going to learn how to heal that. And it's going to bring more expansion in your life. So it's not a bad outcome. Because on a physical outcome to this, resulting from perfectionism and overanalyzation, you're going to heal things. Because you're going to pay attention to the discoveries that you find when you're healing those kind of things. And it doesn't make you more or less. We all go through growing through perfectionism and overanalyzation, so we're not getting trapped up in our head and feeling bad because it's not perfect. Because there's no such thing as perfectionism in this world, okay? Mother Nature, God, whatever you want to call it, okay, didn't make this world perfect, okay? So when you're discovering these things, healing these things, there's going to be good fortune of blessings, okay? With inside you and around you on your the physical realm, okay? Resulting from indecision about fairness shown. So you're going to figure out how to rebalance, okay? On a spiritual outcome to this, there's going to be healing methods of power and the genius to experiment with the granting of blessings of good fortune and a spiritual upgrade. So ask yourself what makes you happy, because that's what causes balance. And when you're balanced, you're fair with yourself and you're fair with others. You're compassionate and have that love within inside you, and you're able to do this, show that on the outside too, okay? Heads up with all that. Not bad. All right, now we're bringing back the key card and the Earth Warrior. Because this is for people who want more creativity. Ignite that creativity and inner wisdom. Yay! Got to be uplifted with that, because being in a creative block sucks. I would tell people that deal with artistic block, I'm like, scribble. Have some music in the background. Wiggle that butt. Do something that you normally don't do when in regards to, I'm not saying like do substance abuse and alcohol and that, because that'll only get you so far. And then boom, you got a freaking crutch and you're dragging your crutch along. And if, you know, you end up glowing up, you're having to deal with having to learn that. But you know, everything brings a lesson and an experience, you know. So just choose wisely in what that is, you know, when in regards to your creativity. But we're going to ask that question in order to hit it to that next gear. By asking the fourth question, what rituals or practices can help the viewers tap into their inner wisdom and ignite creativity whenever they watch this? Feel loved and proud. You know what this card is really understanding you've been making a lot of progress, so now you're needing to really see that. So there is a gift here, and I'm going to clarify it to give you a second gift, okay? You can do one or the other, or both. Please clarify, feel loved and proud. Thank you. Nourishment of the soul. Very cool. All right, so let's do Naz first. Feel loved and proud for 19. All right, so this ritual is called Pride of Love Ceremony, okay? So on one side of a page, like a piece of paper, it can be any kind of paper, it can be lined paper or not, you know, that you write on and use a pen or pencil, okay? So one side of a page, make a list of people who love you and why they love you. On the other side of the page, list the reasons you love them, okay? Now create an altar of honor and decorate it with images of your loved ones, okay? Love you, the people that you love, okay? Your beloved people. Items and objects that relate to and celebrate them. As you honor their presence, you become a reflection of your intention, viewers. In doing so, you are blessed. So light the candles and incense, and it could be any kind of incense, to consecrate the space and keep the altar in place until the next full moon as a reminder that you are loved and essential, okay? So here's the extended message to this. This card represents the pride you feel from being loved, viewers. No matter what, you are cherished and essential. You will always be loved by the universe, by the God and Goddess of your understanding, or by creation. You are loved, viewers. Now the maiden holds the bird and its head raised in confident pride and a crystal nest, her loving hands neither grasping or yielding, a perfect balance of nourishing freedom and rich hues of blue in her gown, suffuse and an anchor, the energy of love and the deep sense of unconditional support. So whatever happens in the day-to-day ebb and flow of physical existence, by virtue of your birth, or you are loved, you are supported, you are wanted, viewers. You are part of the universal expression of life, okay? Goofballs, big hugs. It's great, its greatest accomplishment, its greatest pride, its greatest joy. Feel proud of the fact that you are a loving miracle, viewers. Sing your song, okay? All right. I don't know why I got channeled, but that freaking song from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it's not unusual to feel loved by anyone. Okay. Have fun looking that up. That was for someone who needed a good laugh. And do that Carlton dance on, yeah. If you've never watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Carlton does a really funny dance. Anyway, the next one, if you want to choose, is called Nourishment of the Soul. So I'll give you an extended message and the healing process. So that way, you feel all creative, feel all confident again. And especially for some of you, you're pursuing your dreams. And those are those beautiful ideas. You're going to realize they're not stupid. Yay. So here is the extended message first. Explore and experiment with nutritional wisdom, which suits your body at this time, viewers. Understand that it may change over time. Remember that caring for the needs of your body is important in spiritual maturity than trying to force your body to meet the expectations of a belief system outside of yourself. Don't starve yourself of what you need on any level of being, viewers, including peace, solitude, love, time spent in spiritual communion, artistic expression, and nutrition. Answers are coming for your questions about all forms of nourishment, including nutrition. So do not give up when you are so close to finding your way. Now, if you have been struggling with your needs being met on some level, viewers, a blessing is given to help you into more nourishing and abundant situations in all areas of your life, okay? The biggest thing about our nutrition right now is our soil is lacking those nutritional values. So just make sure you want to know more about that. Go to savesoil.org, okay? That link is down in the description box if you want to learn more about that. But me and a bunch of other healers are trying to get everybody and their mama to be more nurturing, and not only in knowing about their nutrition and how much it is in our foods and its lacks thereof, but also what foods that work for you, of trying different kinds of foods that you get that nutritional value. Also, different methods of, rebalancing the mind and body as well. And there's inner engineering for that, and that link is down below in the description box. See if it's right for you. A lot of people are trying to grow and expand out of the old ways of doing it because, well, they don't work anymore, and we all want to be enjoying our journey, So have fun investigating, finding out what's right for you. So here is the spiritual process to this. All right. And please say the following aloud. From my spirit, I say this truth. I am grateful for the gift of this mind, body, and soul, which allow my spirit to experience the gift of a human life. May I be assisted in all ways to discover the best and most beautiful ways to nurture all aspects of my life. Helping to nurture all of life around me through divine wisdom and grace. May all beings be fed with what is truly needed through divine grace and courageous, wise use of our free will as human beings. So be it. Now place your hands in a prayer at your heart, and you have finished your healing process. And if you start getting ideas now about what you can do to help yourself and others, and that is a good time to write it down in a journal. Yay! And implement it one step at a time, because it's fun to do creative stuff and implement those creative solutions for yourself and others. Now, number 5. Gonna need the moon deck. Moon deck. And the light deck. Ooh, I didn't see this coming. Do that. All right, so number 5, what's working for the viewers in this new chapter of their life whenever they watch this? What's working for you is that you're going to have adjustments that are going to be required third quarter moon. Okay, so that way you move forward here, because you're going to be releasing a lot of fears too, clearing it all out. But adjustments are required, so clarify adjustments are required. Thank you. The divine director, intervention and purpose, ascension, sweet, and faith. Cool. All right, so what you need to know, what's working for you in this new chapter of your life, viewers, whenever you watch this, is that with these new adjustments that are going to be required, you're going to be going through a healing here, because divine intervention is occurring in your life, and know that you are being guided and happiness is your purpose. And ascension through any feeling down in the dumps, depressed, or feeling stuck. You're going to be ascending out of it, move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. And you're going to be gaining more faith here in humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. So I'm going to tell you what those adjustments need to have, so that way, just in case you didn't know, okay? That way this new chapter is going much better. I'm trying to find my moon. Aha, found it. Third quarter moon. All right, so in this new chapter, these are the adjustments that need to be required, okay? So here's the message. This is what you need to say to yourself, okay, in this new chapter. I am elevating the situation. Okay, so you're raising up, going, we're going to do something different, and it's going to be better. Okay, next thing, your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing you issues. It may be time to hatch a new plan. Okay, so if your life is out of balance, you're asking yourself what makes you feel happy, and you go through your self-care protocol to rebalance. Okay, next thing, something new and exciting is around the corner. Last thing is trust may be required to move this situation forward, okay, in this new chapter. Now at this time, the third quarter moon, we know where we have been and where we're going. The moon is on a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance as a new moon. So it's time. Okay, it's time of a falling away and time to re-elevate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and trust. Yay. And man, can that be a son of a gun? But you gotta learn how to trust yourself, because there's so many possibilities and how it can turn out. And the first thing I hear about your spiritual process is literally letting go of those. It could happen this way, it can happen that way. You get what I mean? How we can imagine 1,000 different things that could happen, but finally giving it, you know, the middle finger, or throwing it in the trash and going, you know what, it could be those 1,000 things, but I'm not going to let it, you know, keep me stuck in a mental prison where I feel all blah. And it does. And everybody hates mental prisons. It makes us feel all crazy. So that's why you use your spiritual process to come home with inside you and say, you know what? This is not as bad as I thought. Things could be a heck of a lot worse, There are people that don't even have a roof over their head, food in their stomach. And then there's a lot of homeless people out there that don't even have the basic things, So when you finally come back home with inside yourself, you're going to realize you're very home at your home, safe. You have a lot of support around you, that you're never alone. We're all connected, even if we have 4 walls around us and we're thinking, no one can see us. Well, yeah, no one can see you, but we're all connected through energy, spirit, stuff like that. We all come from the soul. We're going to go back to the soul. So let's help each other out, okay? And this is how I do it. Yay! All right. So we're going to move on to the 6th question. Dun, dun, dun. Karma deck. I'm going to shuffle this 3 times and then we'll start. I got the Rocky song channeling in. Moving harder. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. No copyright strike. All right. Now let's ask the question number 6. How does letting go bring inner peace and present moment acceptance for the viewers whenever they watch this? You? The 3rd house. The 4th house. I'm going to stop right there. So I'm going to give you guys guided actions to take, one to keep in your spirit, so that way you can let go in order to have inner peace and present moment acceptance. So on a physical front, get your ideas going and do what makes you feel secure about those things. Keep in your spirit to make the right connections. Okay. And as you did in the past, okay? So write down those beautiful ideas, because they're not stupid, because now you're brainstorming how to let go, how you make the right connections of letting go the past, which is forgiveness of yourself and others, and you're letting yourself know no one's getting away with it. I just need to have a freaking new start, or this is going to drive me freaking out of control, you know what I mean, in the head. And your friends are going to be like, so how's today? Well, I'm not stuck up in the past. And they'll be like, woohoo! And you're like, you feel that inner peace and calmness because you finally gave yourself that time and space to do it. Forgiveness, and do some meditation, then pamper yourself with that self-care. And when you do that, like when you massage yourself or do whatever self care, you are literally boom, boom, right in the present moment. Okay. So you ask yourself, what makes you happy in order to have a self care protocol? That's what keeps you in the present. Okay. Don't have a bad outcome because you're gonna learn how to do a little at a time in order to grow and expand. Yay! I do this. Well, you know what? People need a good cheering on because sometimes we do. We're all from different generations, and I'm sure some of us had some kind of crappy childhood where we didn't get the encouragement we want, or we did and was, well, dead and gone because whoever gave us encouragement is probably not in our lives anymore. Either way, I love doing what I want to encourage you guys to, well, grow and expand. Yay. On a physical outcome to this, resulting from indecision about this benefit and your career. You know what that means, right? You're going to be indecisive about how this is going to affect your career, doing something different in order to do a different self-care protocol, because even though the old self-care protocol kind of sucks, it's like, how am I going to do things different where I start feeling like this at work or teaching people to do something different because, well, it's out of my norm? Well, when you finally feel like you're confident in doing it and you're going to finally not care what anybody thinks, and you're going to be like, you know what? This is what makes me happy. So sometimes on breaks, I'm going to watch some funny, comedians stand up, not get offended because it's there for me to experience in order to laugh. Get what I mean? Or I'm going to make sure to get like a 15-minute shut eye, or, in my car, make sure the windows are rolled down because we don't want to suffocate or get really heated up. Or you do a meditation, which there's so many. And you can learn very, really cool meditations through Sadhguru. He has an app. Check it out. And there's a challenge going on with that. I mean, you can choose anything, that will help you. You just know what feels right for you. Eating well, okay? Planning for a really good weekend ahead. You're just needing to stop being stubborn about giving yourself that time and space, even at work, to rebalance. It's okay. We're human beings. We're not robots, okay? Because even robots need freaking, maintenance. And if any of your devices go down, it's going to suck, right? Just like if you go down, it's going to suck too. You don't want to be landing up in overstress mode or in the hospital. It's not a bad outcome because eventually you want to grow and expand, and you're going to do it dramatically. So that way it's going to be one step at a time. Like I said, you don't have a bad outcome. It's like you get out of that stubbornness, because that every human being wants to break through those self-imposed boundaries within inside us. And you're going to be doing that. And every human being does that in order to grow and expand. Because if you really think about it, if we didn't have these human bodies, you know how easily we would zip in and out of the cosmos and walls and all that stuff? But here we chose to be a human being to understand this whole experience, of it. So enjoy it, this growing and expanding, because it's going to happen. That's what it's leading to, okay? So heads up with that. All right, number 7. I thought I had 10, but I only have 8. Oops. Sorry, collective. There's 8 questions. My bad. Number 7, how can women and men collaborate for balance, relationship values whenever they watch this. Thank you. Woo! The South Node. And Aquarius. And we're going to stop right there. So, viewers, how can women and men collaborate for balance whenever balance relationship values whenever they watch you guys watch this? If you're so wanting to do this. Make the immediate actions, because now is not the time to use an unconventional way. So you're going to have to learn some new and different ways. Okay, it's not time to use an unconventional way. Okay, so you're going to have to understand what is the opposite of unconventional. Okay, keeping your spirit to remember your vision. So write it down. Okay. Because if you've noticed, like when it comes down to balanced relationship values, it's been so out of whack in our community that there's not this balance of courting anymore. You know what I mean? Like the men's supposed to do this, the women's supposed to do this, and that's fine. But when there was, you don't see, so you rarely see these traditional things. And I'm not saying they're bad or anything, but it would be nice, you know, if there was a balance of that. So traditional would work here. Unconventional doesn't, because there's always leading to misunderstanding of what our roles are as men and women, when it can be that easy of a man courting a woman and it not being over dramatized. You know what I'm saying? It can be that easy. So you write down what kind of relationship you want. Okay. Just like if there was bisexual, lesbian, gay guy wanting to court another one, that's not bad. We all have the masculine and feminine energy within inside us in order to keep us balanced. And when we know that it's off balance, is, well, they both like striking in resistance, and that's what causes the imbalance, right? In the mind, are not even nurturing, you know, that's the imbalance. So when you're not using that unconventional way, okay, and you're remembering your vision in regards to balanced relationship values, whoever wants to know the outcome is this. On a physical front, your career benefits, there's going to be resulted in an indecision about taking it one step at a time of what was shared. Because there is going to be things unfolding here in the community as men and women take action towards each other. There's still going to be a benefit where things don't get stuck here in society. What I got channeled in is nurturing energy is flowing right now in our collective to learn how to balance out what nurturing really is in the mind and body. And this is the first value, if you even want to call it that, in order to rebalance things. So that way the mind doesn't deteriorate anymore and jumping to conclusions or having expectations, but people start understanding what makes them feel secure, and by nurturing these aspects of themselves in the mind and body and learning how to come home with inside them. I think when people start understanding the balance that happens within them, that's what makes it easy for people to start having those hard conversations about dating and courting and initiating those things. So until then, you're not going to see an increase of dating so much and people wanting to have kids until they know they feel balanced and secure with inside them. So, yeah, there's still going to be a benefit here that happens in our community through that nurturing energy, and it's not a bad outcome. Because on a spiritual level, it's going somewhere that there will be success from this benefit of this nurturing energy that comes in order for there to be balance within relationship values. There'll be a spiritual upgrade and a dedication to achieve spiritual values and understanding who we are on a spiritual level is what's getting channeled in. I just feel like people are going to take a moment, and this is why it's a timeless oracle reading, because people don't realize time is very much only made up. I mean, really look at the East Coast and West Coast. Here, I'm going to be visiting some people that I know in the West Coast and I'm like, oh, we're going to go back in time because there's a 3-hour difference. When before that, it was only reading when the sun rises and sun sets and having sundials. And before that, it was read differently and our calendars were different and all that stuff. And we're not going to get into that spiel, but some of you guys understand what I'm talking about. All right, last question is number 8. So yeah, I said there was 10, but I'm sorry, there's only 8. I'm sure you guys are going to be okay with that. All right, 8th question. What guidance do the viewers need to overcome obstacles and setbacks whenever they watch this? Thank you. So whenever you watch this, I want you to understand. Gates of triumph. Success expands your life. And I'm going to elaborate what this is by giving you an extended message. Not bad. Because some more blessings are coming that you're not going to be able to know and see. And now here's your sign. So the gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you, viewers. Inner and outer success is coming your way. Thriving is a state of mind, viewers. Accept that you can reach any goal you desire, and even more victories will expand in your life. The more you feel it, viewers, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune will pour into your life. I'll give you another extended message. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, viewers, arriving in a foreign helmet, wreaths of flowers are placed around the Sacred Traveler's shoulder, get all tongue-tied, shoulders. And the townspeople celebrate and honor the traveler. The village elders know the challenges faced and overcome and are welcoming with open arms. So if a situation knocks you over, viewers, get up and brush yourself off and discover what you learned. You aren't a failure if you fall down, viewers, only if you stay down. So keep going. Believe in yourself, viewers. This is what true success is. Acknowledge your accomplishments in life. They are more than you imagine. Victory, good fortune, and triumph are at hand. Okay? Whenever you watch this. So if you're watching right now, woohoo! So that's the reading. Hope you guys liked it. with this live. I'm going to let you guys know some stuff. So I'm doing this live on a Friday, and that means at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be posting, okay, movie night. We got 3 movies that you can choose from, and you can check that out on my Facebook and Twitter. You don't know where that is, those links are down in the description box, okay? So you can connect to my other social medias. Now, if you're watching this play live or playback, just know that your reading is timestamped down below in the description box, okay? And in the comment area. And I'll be doing those timestamps after this live is done, okay? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because it helps my channel and helps this video get bumped up so other people can know answers to what's going on with them. The more you like it, the more other people can also see it as well. So I greatly appreciate that, especially if I've done a reading for you guys too. And if you like any of those readings, that'd be a nice tip for me. Greatly appreciate it. I think that's it. It's summertime, so my schedule looks different on here. And so you can leave one question for a reading for the next live, okay? Either here or another one, because the other one I'll be posting here soon within the end of today. So that way you can post your thing there. Trying to think if there was anything else that you guys need to know. Oh, so I only do one live for June, July, and August because it's summer break and I like spending time with my family. There's a lot of new things that are going to be happening, not only my channel, but my life. And it's regards to travel and stuff like that. So that's going to be fun. There's going to be an air balloon festival here in Ohio that we'll be going to and seeing some fireworks. And if you want to do some things with your family, the kids that you have, I posted things on Facebook to give you some ideas. There's like 100 and some odd ideas that you can do, kids activity, family activity, okay? Because we got to enjoy life. Social media, it's great, but you know, living life is fun too. So have that balance. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this live. I'll see you guys later. And it'll be not until July, but I'll do my best to pop on if I can a little bit before then, maybe as a surprise. I love doing those things and I love getting surprises too. So thank you guys. Let's close it off now. 𝐸ᴟᴜ mysticoraclemary dhammasomayotetgamaya rityurmanritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Have an awesome weekend, everybody. I'll see you later, all right? Hey, and if you're working, give yourself some time to have fun, okay? If you can, especially if you're your own business owner, okay? Because life is too short, okay? And sooner than you know it, if you're 60 years old feeling lonely and you're over because you know you overwork, don't wait too long, okay? All right. Love you guys.